Welcome back, friends. Now that we have offered a discount to our user, it's now time for us to build the infrastructure to support that discount. Now, for that purpose, we are primarily going to build one new list, which is called the add underscore quant, say add quant list. Before I start writing any code for this, I thought I will simplify or say make you visualize what this list is supposed to do. Because once the visualization is clear, once you know what is to be done, then the coding becomes that much more easier. So remember, we had a situation where, let's say, our user had made a purchase. For example, let's say in this example, user had purchased, let's say, milkshake and chocolate, 2 and 4 units respectively. Turns out that the grand total is 559, so almost 560 rupees. And hence the next 500, which is the next multiple of 500, is say 1000. So we are going to tell user, hey, look, if you spend 1000 rupees, I'm going to give you some amount of discount. And we know that to get from where we are, which is 560 roughly, to say 1000, the user must spend, which is called the gap 500 in our program, say roughly another 440 rupees. Now remember that the program basically works with these four lists till now, which are menu and price, which are always static, always built once and stay there. On the other hand, there's shopping cart and shopping quant, which we are now reading because they have been built up. Now at this point of time, we ask ourselves a question that, look, if the user has to spend 440 rupees extra, how many of each units could he possibly purchase? For example, how many more milkshakes will he need to purchase to get to, let's say, the expenditure of, say, the remaining 440 rupees? Similarly, how many units of ice cream, how many units of chocolates, and so on and so forth. Now, this is precisely what we are storing in this list called add quant. So we are going to introduce a new list here to the program. Till now, there were 4 lists. Now there will be 5 lists in the program. This list add quant will contain how many additional items of each of the additional units of each of the menu items must the user purchase in order to reach that next multiple of 500. For example, in this situation, it turns out that user can purchase 5 units of milkshake, 4 units of ice cream, say, or 5 units of chocolate, and so on and so forth. Now, how did we compute this? It's actually very simple. If you think a little bit about it, remember, menu and price are in perfect sync, which means that the price of milkshake is price, basically the first item of a zeroth item of this list price, and so on. So what I can do is that to figure out how many units of milkshakes I can purchase, I can just look at, say, 440.06, or in more general terms, the gap 500, divide that by the price 0, because that's the price of a milkshake. I mean, this division is, remember, the floor division. So I find out the floor division and then I add 1. Now, this is exactly what we are going to do. And you can see price 0, price 1, and so on and so forth. So this list add quant will be of the same length as the menu, and it will contain how many extra items can there be, how many additional items must be purchased in order to reach the the next say 500. That is the idea. Now in the next video, I'll show you how to write the code for this. Once this idea is clear, it's actually quite straightforward. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye.